Here we are, my beloved friends, at our Christmas Hanukkah celebration of our illumination circle. Often I know fairly well in advance what we're going to do in our illumination circles, but it wasn't until a half an hour ago that I knew today. And so, sometimes it's a nice present like that, and sometimes the angels give us unexpected gifts in the middle of the circle. So we have the most amazing transmission of energy and blessing today in this Christmas present, this Hanukkah present from the angels. And so I have on my angel earrings from Eva. I was hoping she'd be with us too.
Beautiful.
Eva is such a blessing. And I have on my beautiful Mount Shasta sapphire heart, broadcasting love, because that's what it's all about today. It's about loving kindness. I'm giving you a sneak preview. I just blew it. Loving kindness. And I also had fun. I put on my favorite Christmas velvet with the little fur trim and the sparkly beady things. So I'm in the Christmas mood. I'm happy in the Christmas mood. And I'm just, let's just launch in on this beautiful Christmas present, shall we?
Yeah. Right.
So we have so many angels here with us always. Let's close our eyes and take a deep breath and just relax. That's what they're telling us today, to breathe, to relax, to trust. And if we put our hands over our hearts and breathe into the love that's already here in our hearts, our loving hearts become the gateway, the doorway into the higher realms of consciousness, into our soul temple, into the realms where the angels and spirit and our true being reside. Breathe and relax into your heart and search for the love that's already there. Who do you love? That's a visceral love in your heart that you can feel. Search for that love in your heart that becomes a physical, visceral, tangible experience, a presence in your chest, in your heart. You can feel it. It could be a person, a family member, a mate, a parent, a child. Could be someone you love who's crossed over. In the moment I say that, I feel Judith and Bruce here with us. And also Tara. Tara Lamb is here with us today. Oh, beautiful. So many angels all around us. It could be a fur creature, or a feather creature, or a hoofed creature, or a wiggly creature of some sort. It could be the angels, or God the Father, or Divine Mother. Who is it that opens up the love in your heart? Breathe into that love and let it expand. Breathe into that physical feeling, that experience in your body, and let it expand. Okay. So watch me for a minute. Take your right fingers and put them on your chest, about right there in between your clavicle and your heart. And do a counterclockwise circle. And just feel what happens when you do that. Feel what happens in your heart. Can you feel it opening? And now take your fingers and put them between your eyebrows. And just go slowly back and forth between your eyebrows. And again, close your eyes and just notice, how does that feel? How does your energy field change when you just slowly move your fingers back and forth between your eyebrows? Can you feel an opening? And now from the middle, make a V. So go up to the left and back to the center and up to the right like a V. So up to the left and up to the right like a V. Like you're drawing a V from the bottom. Center. And notice, how does that feel? What changes? That makes a massive shift in my energy field. Do you feel that too? Yeah. Okay, now start once again with your two fingers between your eyebrows and draw a circle, counterclockwise circle. A small circle. It's best if you do a small circle and actually move the skin. And let your fingers migrate to just the right spot. Yeah, that's it, that's it. Noticing how that feels, noticing that opening. Now we're going to put those motions together. So here, watch me for a minute. So starting in the middle between our eyebrows, we're going to go back and forth, make the V, and then do a counterclockwise circle. So with me now, back and forth once, make the V, and do a counterclockwise circle. And just notice how that feels. And then just relax. And breathe. How are you different now from how you were a moment ago?
More relaxed.
Yeah, more relaxed. Yeah, more present. Some of you who have the Davic seal may have recognized that we just activated our Davic seal, opening our connection more deeply with Spirit. And in this place of peace, we are in our temple of soul together. All of us are here together. Metatron is with us, so that those who join us from a different time and space in the recording, we are all present in the eternal now in spirit. And as I look with my inner vision around our temple of soul, I see all of you present here. I see your bright eyes and your radiant hearts. I feel your loving presence. And when I look at your soul, I see your guardian angels by your right shoulder and your archangels by your left shoulder. For some of you, that's Archangel Michael. For some, it's Archangel Shamuel with the qualities of adoration and love. For some of you, it's Archangel Jophiel with creative power. For some of you, it's Archangel Gabriel bringing the gifts of your mission and purpose. For some of you, it's Archangel Raphael helping you to heal. For some of you, it's Archangel Uriel guiding you to be the earth angel that you are. And for some of you, it's Archangel Zadkiel helping you to pray from the depths of your soul. Praying for yourself and for others. Praying for our planet Earth, our Mother Gaia. Praying for our world leaders and the people who are angry, helping them to find peace. We have so many prayer warriors. And I thank you. And for some of you, it's Archangel Ramayela, the angel of joy. And for some of you, it's Archangel Metatron. Oh, it gives me such pleasure to see you with the archangels by your side and your beloved guardian angels there with you and your team of angels. Each of you has such a beautiful team of angels. Can you hear them? Can you feel them? Do you know who your archangel is? Trust yourself to just know. And perhaps as I was going through the list of archangels, one of them stood out and you knew that was the one for you. We thank our team of angels. There are so many. There are seraphim. There are so many angels with us here. Metatron is actually a seraphim, but he's also an archangel. Archangel is a job description, and seraphim is like a species. Oh, I feel such love coming from them. Do you feel that love? Yes. So with this presence, we're going to begin our Christmas present from the angels and from Spirit. So the angels say, breathe. Deeply and gently, breathe. Breathe into your heart. Breathe into your body. Breathe into your energy field. Breathe into your soul. This is the breath of God filling you. When we say breathe, we are inviting you to breathe in the breath of God, because you are God. You are one with the presence of God. You are an aspect of God. You are God. Breathe in that breath of God and let it fill your being, expanding you until you experience the fullness of your being. Let the breath of God fill you, fill every cell, every atom, every molecule of your body, of your energy bodies, of your presence. Because this is the truth of who you are. You are divine. Relax. Trust. Listen within, for we are with you always. So listen within now and hear the voice, the presence of God, the presence of the divine speaking to you. What did you hear? I heard, "This is my beloved, in whom I am well pleased." That's for you too. Doesn't that feel wonderful? You are my beloved, in whom I am well pleased. We are with you always, always, in all ways, eternally. We are one. We can never truly be separate. That is impossible to imagine or figure out with your mind. So this brings us back to breathe. Breathe in the breath of God. Relax. You don't have to figure anything out. And trust yourself. Trust yourself to feel our presence. Trust yourself to hear our guidance and encouragement. Trust yourself to perceive truth. Trust your discernment to know what is not in your best interest. Trust yourself to know. See, you are omniscient. You know truth. In that state of loving trust, you can experience oneness with us. We did not say connect. That keeps you in the duality of you and us as separate entities. And while we are unique, we are one. Oneness can only be experienced. There are no words to describe it, no concepts a mind can understand. It is a pure experience of divine presence. This is the true purpose of the angel of purity. To guide you into pure experiences of oneness, of feeling, a knowing. See? You are omnipresent now. You are everywhere present with us now. So breathe. Breathe the breath of God. Every breath you breathe, your whole life is the blessing of the breath of God. Relax. Trust. We are here. Trust us, your angels. Trust divine love. Trust divine presence. How are you perceiving this presence right now? How are you experiencing this presence? Breathe into it and allow it to expand. Do you give it a name? What is that name? We are ever present with you. You are ever present with us. We are one in omnipresence. Everywhere, always. This is what we mean when we say, we are with you always. Pure divine love is our essence. When we say our essence, that includes you. You are a part of we. You are a part of us. We are one. One in divine love. One in divine love. We are one in peace. We are one in purity. We are one in creative power. We are one in joy. Do you feel these aspects of yourself? Your true self, your full being. And we are one in loving kindness. One in loving kindness. This is the Christmas present. Loving kindness is now present in your life. We give you the gift of loving kindness. Can you feel it? Can you feel our loving kindness pouring into you, filling you up? Can you feel your own loving kindness coming forth from your heart? This is kind of funny to say because you are we. So how can we give you something that it seems like you don't already have when you do? And it is that funny human perception of separation that we are moving through. It may seem like there's a barrier between us. Even sometimes it's felt to me like a 20-foot thick concrete wall at times. But in reality, it's a flimsy film. It's a veil, like a bride's veil. You can see through it. A veil of perceived separation that has worn thin by your desire to know the truth. This veil has been worn thin by your endeavor to connect with angels, with spirit, with God, with divine love. You have succeeded. You have personally worn holes in the veil of separation. You can see through it like that bridal veil now. And the light is leaking back through the veil to you. You can see the points of light shining in your life, can't you? You feel encouraged. You feel divine love in your heart, in your body, in your life, don't you? And with every encouragement, with every taste of divine love, you strive for more. Well, more is here for you now. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and joyful every celebration that's happening right now, whatever it might be. So back to loving kindness. Your true being is loving kindness. That is your essence. Can you feel it now? So this present opens your heart to experience your presence of loving kindness that has been here all along, just waiting for this moment to pour out, to infuse you, to infiltrate your human reality with loving kindness. Loving kindness is now present in your life, in your heart, in your relationships, and especially with strangers. As you sit and admire your Christmas tree, or your candles, or your Hanukkah lights, or in my sister's case, her Christmas mousse, or whatever it is that you're doing to bring you pleasure in this season. You can tune in to this presence of loving kindness in your own heart. Feel it. Experience it. Taste its sweetness. Can you taste that sweetness now? Yes, yes. Sink into its calm, its peacefulness. Absorb loving kindness into every cell of your body. Invite loving kindness to resolve instantly any areas of conflict or disagreement or discomfort. Loving kindness is a miracle worker. It can instantly work miracles on any situation that we face. Absorb loving kindness into every cell of your body, bringing you health and vitality. Invite loving kindness into every system in your body, every drop of fluid in your blood and your lymph, in your tears, in your sweat, in your saliva, in your mucus. Loving kindness in all of the fluids of your body, into every neuron and every impulse that travels through your nervous system, into your myelin system in your nervous system, restoring peace, restoring calm. Even your fingernails and your eyelashes and your hair and your skin and your glands and organs. Invite loving kindness to bring peace to your body, to bring balance to your body, so that your blood sugar is balanced, your insulin levels are balanced, your food desires are balanced and healthy and whole. Loving kindness, bringing peace to every part of your body, so any conflict that was there before is now resolved. Your body is at peace with itself, in balance. So that means my foot is healthy. My body's in alignment and balanced. What is it for you? Claim it now. Even say it out loud. That felt really good. To say my foot is healthy. My body's aligned and balanced. You are whole. Repeat after me. I am whole. I am healthy. I am energetic. I am peaceful. I am the essence of loving kindness. Loving kindness is forevermore present eternally in my heart and life. Loving kindness is eternally present in my heart and life. Loving kindness turns bodies that have been a jailhouse of suffering into a pleasure palace of joy. That is our Christmas present to you. Share generously this essence of loving kindness. Share with neighbors and friends and family. Share loving kindness with coworkers. And remember to share with yourself first. You're first. You have top priority. And when they ask, what have you done with Kimberly? Or what have you done with your name? Smile. And say, I'm here, it's me, nothing. With that big grin on your face. Or whatever you feel in your heart to say, trust your heart to speak. And when you watch the politicians and the newscasts and all of the opinion making, close your eyes. When your heart hurts by what you're seeing, return to this place, this presence of loving kindness in your own heart. And then broadcast loving kindness to those who have a different perspective than you. You are simply watching them act out their own pain of separation. That's what you're seeing. You're seeing their pain of separation acted out cruelly in the world. Bless them with loving kindness. Pour loving kindness into their energy fields, trusting that some of it is going to stick. Knowing that that loving kindness is going to stay as a resource in their energy bodies and eventually begin to show. It's going to leak out. They can't help it. It'll start leaking out. Loving kindness is going to start leaking out of them in the funniest ways. Pour loving kindness into collective consciousness. Because when people hate, they're just expressing how much they yearn for love. It's telling us how little love they're experiencing in their lives. So when you witness people hating in the news and on the internet, pour loving kindness into their energy fields. It can, like a fairy godmother. That's it. Put on your Disney fairy godmother costume with your magic wand and sprinkle the fairy dust, bonk them on the head and sprinkle the fairy dust of loving kindness into their energy field. That's it. Oh yes, that's it. Yeah, sometimes we have to make a little fun of it to make it doable. Yeah, loving kindness. Pour loving kindness into the collective consciousness at every opportunity. And when you're out shopping and doing errands and driving and traveling, hold this piece of loving kindness as a visceral presence in your body. Everywhere you go, be that present, quietly radiating loving kindness, invisibly uplifting others. And if you forget, if you find yourself in judgment or not in peace, if you find yourself agitated, just remember, oh, I can just kind of casually put a hand over my heart and breathe in my heart. And in a breath or so, I can be back in this presence, this omnipresence of loving kindness. That's the gift I have now. In a breath or two, I can be restored to loving kindness, and I can once again be that present, that presence, that beacon of loving kindness, standing in line in the store or the bank, or walking down the sidewalk. or whatever it is you're doing, driving your cart around the grocery store, strewing loving kindness all over people quietly in anonymity. I can say it. And put loving kindness into the fruit and the vegetables and the food. Put loving kindness into the boxes of food and the cans of food. Put loving kindness into the body care stuff and the magazines. Be that fairy godmother of loving kindness, infusing loving kindness into all that stuff in the stores and in the department stores, into the clothing and all the stuff in the department stores, the perfume, the watches, the jewelry, the coats, the shoes, all filled with loving kindness. So when somebody puts their foot into that shoe, they get loving kindness squished up all over their foot and their leg. See, we could have some fun with this. Or they put on that coat and loving kindness squishes out of the coat all over them. Or they put on that hat and they get a dump of loving kindness over their crown chakra and into their third eye and their ascension chakra. Wow, man, we could have so much fun with this. And when you're driving your car, you're breathing the breath of God. And that breath of God is leaving you and filling your car to affect everyone that's in the car with you. And it's escaping the car to be breathed into the other cars of the people all around you. And this can happen. I know because I've smelled cigarette smoke when I was driving on the freeway. And I realized a few minutes later that somebody in a car 4 cars away from me is smoking a cigarette. So just like that cigarette smoke, loving kindness is a presence that escapes our own car and goes out and permeates the air in all of the cars around us, helping people feel at peace and in loving kindness so that their anxieties can release. And they can be saner drivers, kinder, more polite drivers. And oh yes, when you see people driving crazy, here we go, fairy godmother again. Bonk on the head with your magic wand and send the pixie dust of loving kindness into their car so that they're breathing in the breath of God. They're finding that peace in their hearts unexpectedly and for no reason. It's that peace that passes understanding. God, I can't figure out why I'm suddenly feeling at peace. What fun we can have with this. So let loving kindness radiate out of you to change the energy everywhere you go, quietly uplifting others into loving kindness, into peace. This is the greatest present you can offer to others. We are all desperate to feel this loving kindness. We are all desperate to feel divine love. So remember, when people are acting out, it's just their desperation. They are desperately crying out to feel at peace, to feel love and kindness. They're sharing with you the pain that they live with in their lives every day, every minute. And so this is our opportunity, if we can, to be compassionate. And if we can't, to just become that fairy godmother. Bonk them on the head with our magic wand. Sprinkle pixie dust of loving kindness. Breathe the breath of God into their energy body and bless them. Can you imagine for a minute a world where loving kindness is the social currency? How would that feel, where people everywhere are so lovingly kind? Where it's safe to open your heart, to be generous with the loving kindness in yourself, because it's met with even more loving kindness. And the more loving kindness you share, the greater the other people can share loving kindness. And it just keeps expanding. This presence of loving kindness becomes more and more opulent, more and more pervasive, so that it leaks into every aspect of life, bringing abundance, bringing prosperity, bringing opulence, bringing health, bringing sweetness in relationships, resolving conflicts between countries and people and groups, between religions and cultures, so that we respect one another, we respect our differences, and we come together in this presence of loving kindness. We start here, we start in loving presence, and then we admire our differences. We find something that we can respect, something we can appreciate. What a world that would be, wouldn't it? And that's our vision going into 2018. A pervasive presence of loving kindness, where all of our governments, all of our elected officials discover the kindness in their hearts, and they realize their responsibility to, first of all, take care of the needs of their people. That is their first responsibility. Our world is changing so rapidly. The first responsibility of all of us is to find loving kindness and to find ways where we can contribute to peacefulness, whether it's in our prayers, whether it's in our generosity, our tithes, our contributions. There are ways that we can all contribute to loving kindness. Last week, a group of little girls came to my front door to sing carols. Their moms were out on the street, and they were, they were like 12 to 15 or something like that. They were so cute. And my God, they couldn't sing to save their lives, but they were giving it a try. So I sang, they sang a Christmas carol, I know. So I sang along with them to help them out. I listened for a little while, and then I sang along with them to help them out. And then they said they were here for a food drive, collecting food, and that everybody has food in their pantry. What can you share? So I went to my pantry and I gathered up this big armful of stuff, and I gave everybody an item. And they were so overjoyed. I don't think anybody else had done that, because there were 6 or 7 or 8 of them. So I gave them, some canned soup and whatever it was, with some good stuff that I have in my pantry, I gave them. And they were so thrilled. They ran back to their moms who had a shopping cart, and we put the stuff in the shopping cart, and their moms gave me a big smile and waved. And, if they'd asked me for money, I probably wouldn't have given them any money that day, but I had something I could give them. I could give them dry food and canned food from my pantry, and that felt so good. Other days I do have money to give. I don't remember what it was like that day, but we have so much that we can share in our words, our thoughts, our deeds, our actions in the world. That is something that we can always generously share in loving kindness on the spot. So if you see people out on the street with their little collection cup and you don't have any money to give them, you can just look into their eyes and share some loving kindness with them. You can bless them. Or maybe you do have some money. Maybe you do have some coins or some dollar bills that you can put in that, share with them. Or maybe you have an old coat or a blanket in the car or a hat or something that you can give them. There's always something that we can find that we can share. And this is the season for generosity. And in fact, our community project for December, for our Gateway Community Illumination Circle, is finding ways to be generous. And so I put on our website a list of ways that we can be generous. Wait, I have you muted. What's that, Rena?
Where is it on the website?
It's on our Gateway Community website where you go and get the replays. I'll send you a link after we finish today. Yeah. So with that, let's thank our angels. They say, Merry Christmas, beloved of God. We are truly one.
Oh, so beautiful.
Thank them, love them.
Thank you. They're so beautiful. Oh, wow.
Yeah, send the loving kindness back to them and our appreciation, our gratitude, our generosity.
Wonderful. Amazing.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, we want to just linger here, don't we?
Yes. Oh, I can't believe it.
Yeah. So how did that feel? What did you get? What was your message? What was your gift? What did you get?
All this love poured in, just all of this peace, and I was somewhere else. You were speaking, but I was on somewhere. I don't know. I was out somewhere.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was beautiful, and they were all there, and it was magnificent. It was truly magnificent.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. So how about you, Velma? How was that for you?
Very relaxing. I especially could feel the Devic seal.
Mm-hmm.
That part I physically felt in my body, and everything, everywhere you took us, everywhere the angels took us, was very peaceful. And seeing the vision for 2018 was inspiring and hopeful and very powerful, knowing that everyone, we can all make that difference in every single minute of every day.
Exactly.
I could see look like one of those well springs that go up and around, like that kind of loving kindness, just showering, overwhelming, overflowing loving kindness everywhere. That we are that vessel, and just let it, come up through us and out and out and out and out.
Beautiful.
And out of our heart, and just come around and around. It just felt really good.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh, I'm so caught up in it. I forgot to put you on the screen. So here you are now. Oh, beautiful. I love you so much.
I love you too, Kimberly. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Velma. You are such a present.
Mm.
Good. True. Yes, you are.
And you too, Rena. You are the present.
Thank you.
So this is your chance to go to the. Is this one of the days that you go to see the ladies at the home?
No, it's Monday.
Monday. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can imagine them in your heart and send them this loving prayer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Well, I love you both so very much. And I love all of our people who will watch the recording. I love you all so very much.
so much.
Thank you.
You are the present.
Mm.
Mhm.
You are such a gift to us.
Oh, thank you, Rena. Thank you. Thank
Be
you.
the present.
Love you so much.
I love you too. And you are the gift to me.
Thank you.
So we'll let this energy carry us forward into the holy days to celebrate with friends and family, however we do that. To be this fountain of loving kindness, gushing out, splashing all over everyone. I love that in that image. Thank
I
you.
do too. I love that. Thank you so much, Kimberly.
Thank you, Rena. Thank you, Belma. Thank you, everyone.
Mm.
Happy holy days, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever it is for you.
Right. Thank you.
I love you.
And you.
I want to go.
I know. I hate to leave. Oh.
Okay. Okay. One more.
Bye.
Bye bye.